Hello, welcome or welcome back to Pluto Fairy Tarot. I'm Jay, and I'm getting a really strong pull to read with no specific download, so just gonna open up, tap in, see what comes through. This will be timeless in general as always, so take what resonates when and how it resonates, and leave what doesn't. Y'all, the sun is on the bottom of the deck. I haven't shuffled yet, but I did not know it was down there. When I put it over, I shuffled it before setting it down before when I was clearing the energy, so I didn't know it was there. Um, yes, thank you, Spirit. There's something significant about the fact that I mean, the wording I'm hearing is laid the groundwork long ago. So something has been in place. Your spirit teams, right? Spirit is in universe. Spirit teams isn't specific energies that work with you. Um, some of which are pure spiritual. Someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to know this because this can drive you crazy if you don't understand this. Pure spirit energies that have not embodied do not understand time. They think time doesn't exist because they don't experience it the way we do. When they tell you time doesn't exist, they're not lying, but they're wrong. Right? This is why some people think, oh, time's not real. They think that's some kind of like deep spiritual truth. No, the energy's telling you that, just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And I didn't understand that until I had an energy that had embodied tell me, like, they don't fucking get it. And those energies that have embodied, they'll be like, yeah, it's going to take 2 weeks. Because energies that haven't embodied, they're like, oh, it's going to happen so quick. And it takes 2 fucking years. From their perspective, that's so quick. They're not lying. They're not gaslighting us. It can feel that way. They just don't understand. It's like asking a colorblind person to, explain a rainbow to you. They can't. Through no fault of their own. They just don't get it. They don't perceive it that way. So, if you're working with energies that have never embodied, they will mislead you accidentally. Just because there are aspects to the experience of being alive that they cannot grasp. And to some people that might sound crazy and blasphemous that there's things they don't understand. They really just do not get it. Okay? So, anyways, some energies on your spirit team, quote unquote, pure spirit, never embodied. Some once lived. Some of them were like family members, family friends, people who lived that you never actually knew, had no direct connection to your family at all. They just were once alive and they connected with you after passing in one way or another. Some they could have been another animal, right? Before, so it doesn't have to be a person who passed on, and they could still have been embodied. But yeah, you have different energies, and you need to understand they have different perspectives. The ones who've lived, they're going to be the ones who are going to tell you, yeah, it's going to happen real quick, as in a week or a day. And the ones that never lived will say, it's going to happen so fast, and that might mean 10 years. And ask the ones who have lived to clarify for you. I've done that when a pure spirit energy told me something, and I was like, hey, can you clarify the timing for me? Because I used to get so mad at them. I truly thought they were gaslighting me. They don't understand. And now I think it's kind of funny, right? Because I get it now. But before I got it, they pissed me the fuck off. So bad because they kept telling me things were going to happen quickly and they did not from a human perspective. Anyways, some people really needed that. Um, yes, so your spirit teams and spirit as in the universe set things in place because they can see things we don't. So they set stuff up. They planted those caches. CH or no, not. I was about to spell chance. So you have a chance. Someone named Chance could be significant. My ears ringing. Um, CACHE cache. Um, like a cache of treasure. I just heard buried gold. They placed things in your path to set you up along the way so that you don't have to carry all this luggage with you. Like you're going to be provided for along the way in the ways that you need with regards to something going on. Um, I'm hearing that song. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. So that song could be significant. Um, Also, if you can hear, I'm fanning myself. It's very freaking hot. That's where I said to show the fan. 4:55 could be significant. I just saw that on the timer. The color pink could be significant. There's 3 butterflies here. That could be significant. I think this is a cherry blossom tree. Don't quote me on that, but cherry blossom tree could be significant. My left ear's ringing. Okay, so cherry blossoms, very significant. Excuse me, intuitive birth confirmation. Cherry blossoms, very highly significant to someone in some way, shape, or form. The Fool reversed. This seems kind of contradictory. No, it's not. Because this is saying to not jump in to the unknown, to take the path you can see ahead of you. They just said, we just see further than you. It's not that you don't see the next step. You might only see the next 10 steps, and we see 100 steps ahead, and we set stuff in place to help you well past the horizon of what you can see. You can't see what we set up for you. I'm saying it, because channeling them through me. You can't see what we set up for you. That doesn't mean it's not there. All you need to see is those 10 steps and keep going. And things will come over the horizon as you progress. You will see more as you go. Also, Seymour the name could be significant. Seymour Butts. Have a sense of humor. Have fun with life, and also with your spirit team. Here's the gag. Okay, that's gonna be specific terminology for someone. Here's the gag, y'all. Actual, true, genuine spiritual energies, divine energies that are not thought form facsimiles created by systems of control are so deeply fucking playful. And you can also talk to them in ways that we were taught are like blasphemous. Like I can't tell you how many times I've told spirit, y'all, not just specific energies, but also them. Spirit, the whole day, the universe. How many times I've told spirit to shut the fuck up. Spirit said something to me, and I've said, shut the fuck up. I've screamed, I fucking hate you at specific guides and energies I've worked with. Because they've done something, right? They tricked me into learning a lesson that really pissed me off, and I screamed, I fucking hate you. And I took a breath, and I said, thank you for doing that to me, though. But you're not going to get in trouble, for that, right? The systems of control want you to think you have to be very prim and proper, and you have to lower yourself, and oh, you're so above me, and I'm nothing, and you're so amazing. No, you know who wants that? Narcissists. You know who created the thought forms that the systems of control tell you are deities? Narcissists. So their thought forms are narcissistic. The actual, real, genuine, like fucked up disrespect. Of course, they're not going to take that, just as no one should, right? But like, you can speak to them much more like you would a friend, right? Um, which doesn't mean I'm not saying you have to talk to them that way. I'm just saying if you naturally do, it's okay. You're not going to get in trouble. Um, King of King of Wands and Three of Swords reversed. You had no hand in that. Someone needs to hear this. Queen of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Your actions had no effect on that emotional outcome. It wasn't on you. You did not cause someone a deep emotional pain that you think you did. You didn't. You had no hand in something. Do it like this. There's something you had no hand in that you're blaming yourself for. It just wasn't your fault. It's like they were going through something and, okay, this isn't for everyone, because it's a general message. Whoever this part of the message is for, you said something or did an action that triggered someone, but the pain they felt was because of what happened to them prior. It wasn't your fault. You were the domino that triggered the feeling. You didn't cause it, and it's not your fault. Right? Maybe you used a phrase that someone said to them once upon a time that really hurt them, and maybe they even lashed out at you and told you it was your fault. It wasn't. It was the fault of the person who inflicted that pain and trauma in the first place. Now, we should learn from that, right? But you're never at fault for accidentally triggering someone, ever. It's beautiful to say, "Oh, I'm sorry I did that," but it's not your fault, and you have to understand that. And also, sometimes I'm really being called to the sunflower. 1010 on the timer. Isn't 1010 a character from Naruto? That could be a specific message. Um, the sunflower. Sometimes your light shines on someone and it makes them see something they have in their shadow and they recoil in pain and they might lash out at you. Also, not quote unquote your fault. Like in a moral sense, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't cause them pain just because you are why they're aware of the pain. And so someone's beating themselves up over that. So that really needed to come through. Anything else? Death reversed and Wheel of Fortune upright. I mean, I was gonna say you didn't stop the. Now I'm hearing. Okay, too much is coming through at once. I was gonna say you didn't stop the momentum, and then I heard that song. Don't stop the beat. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop the beat. Dun 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 dun. Everybody. What song is that? Stomp your feet and move your body. I think it's "Move Your Feet" by Junior Senior. So there's also something about with Junior Senior, like the passage of time. Like things take time. Healing takes time. We get triggered, and then over time we heal it, as do other people. So someone's gonna come back to you and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry I reacted that way. I got triggered. It wasn't your fault." So some of you are gonna get direct. I feel like not that many people are still here. Someone is gonna get. I hope everyone that has this experience. You're gonna get direct confirmation. Somebody from someone, right? I'm not. It's not just gonna be me telling you it wasn't your fault. They are also going to tell you directly, it wasn't your fault. And then I heard that song, "We didn't start the fire," but the words were changed to "We didn't stop the fire. The fire's still burning. You didn't extinguish it. There's something you think you put out. A fire in your soul." What song is that? Fire in my soul. Na 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 na. What song is that? Someone's gonna know just by what I the melody there or whatever the rhythm. Um, yeah, that fire in your soul is not gone. You think you extinguished it, and babe, you did not. You really didn't, or you thought someone else did it. You thought, "Thank you, Spirit, for this message. This is really beautiful." You thought you were ruined. You thought you lost the capability to something, and maybe the trauma really did deprive you of it for a time. But the idea that you can't heal, or that you haven't already healed at least a good chunk of it. Maybe you're not all the way there yet. Some of us, girl, I didn't know I was going to say that. Thanks, Spirit. Some of us have healed fully and we haven't realized it yet, right? Like sometimes when you have a wound or like a muscular injury, our nervous system keeps tensing because it thinks the wound is still there, the injury's still there, and then you like stumble and you accidentally put your full weight on it, and there's no pain, and your nervous system's like, "Oh, we can relax now. Oh, my hip isn't messed up anymore. I thought it was." Right? That's happened to me multiple times, um, with different things, like with my back, especially a couple different issues with my back that resolved like that. Like I stumbled and I caught myself, and I was expecting it to hurt, and there was no pain, and my nervous system went, "Oh," and released. When for months and months, if I put pressure on it, pain. So it still expected the pain, but it was no longer there, and I just hadn't realized it yet. So there's something about um, a light again. And I was saying with the sunflower, the light's gonna get shown on it again, and it's like you're gonna be dreading it because you think, "Oh, once again, it's still gonna be there," and the light's gonna go over, and you'll be like, "Did I miss it? Where is it?" And your spirit team, they're like crying and cheering and clapping, and they're so happy. They're like, "You healed it, babe. You did it. You did it." Okay. This went longer than I was expecting it to, and kind of wanted it to, but whatever. This is what's coming through. I hope that reading resonated and was helpful for you. I feel like it was. I just heard a clusterfuck, but sometimes it's supposed to be. So I hope that reading resonated and was helpful for you. If it did resonate and it was helpful, you can let me know by liking the video, commenting if you want to, and subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more readings from me in the future. 1455 could be significant, as could 1456 and 1457. Any of those could be significant. Anyways, that's reading. Good luck and goodbye.